We begin this morning with new warnings about the coronavirus this holiday weekend and the continued need for social distancing and the wearing of masks. President Trump and Dr. Anthony Fauci, the country's top infectious disease expert, are encouraging Americans to be careful and to use common sense with any of their social gatherings. This comes after there were increases in COVID cases over the Memorial Day and 4th of July holidays. Fauci put 7 states on notice: North and South Dakota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Illinois, and Indiana, following recent jumps in their infection rates. More than 50,000 new coronavirus cases were reported on Friday. That is the most in a single day this month, pushing the total number of infections in the U.S. to more than 6.2 million. Michael George is here in New York with the latest. Michael, good morning.
Good morning, Dana. Here in New York, malls and casinos are set to reopen this week, but the plan to reopen city schools has been delayed 2 weeks over concerns the virus just isn't under control. All this as health experts warn this holiday weekend could lead to another spike in cases.
Even yesterday, as the weekend was getting underway, there were signs on some beaches that social distancing might also take a holiday this Labor Day weekend.
Look at the behavior of the university students. Okay, and we don't live in a communal society. We live in a me society.
Health officials are concerned of a replay of what happened after the 4th of July, when there was a 22% spike in the average number of new U.S. cases reported 3 weeks after that weekend. The governor of Louisiana reminded people Friday that after Memorial Day, the state was hit hard.
But as we move into Labor Day, I'm asking every Louisianan and everyone who is in Louisiana for any reason, please be very mindful of the fact that our last surge started on Memorial Day weekend when people let their guard down.
Coast to coast, governors are warning people about the risks of not staying safe. Kate Brown is the governor of Oregon.
As we head into the long weekend, I do want to remind Oregonians across the state to make smart choices when it comes to COVID-19.
Across the nation, the number of states reporting rising numbers of new cases jumped from 8 2 weeks ago to 27 today.
People forget that we are battling an invisible enemy, and unfortunately, some let their guard down during these times.
In much of Northern California, officials aren't taking any chances. Many beaches there will close this weekend.
People flouting the rules, but here's the problem. When they flout these rules, their selfishness not only kills people, but their selfishness kills our economy.
Scientists this week were put in the spotlight as conflicting information about the vaccine came out. Earlier in the week, the Centers for Disease Control told states to prepare for distribution as soon as late October. Then administration officials indicated that may be ambitious.
It's extremely unlikely, but not impossible, and therefore it's the right thing to do to be prepared in case.
And despite the CDC suggesting a vaccine could potentially be available just before the November election, late Friday, the Wall Street Journal reported that several top drug makers are working on a public pledge saying they're not going to seek government approval until a vaccine is proven safe and effective. Michelle?
All right, Michael, thank you.